My name is Kushal Raj Mishra and I am from St. Edmunds School and I am PGT Chemistry here. So today we are going to discuss Term 2 syllabus of class 12th for subject chemistry. So there are two portions in our subject. First one is theory and second one is practical. So first we are going to discuss about the theoretical part, which carries 35 marks and a time duration of 2 hours, and then we will go for the practical which is having 15 marks and time duration of 1 hour and 30 minutes. Alright, so first of all there are topics to be covered in theory section. So the first chapter is electrochemistry, second is chemical kinetics, and third one is surface chemistry. These three chapters are from physical chemistry section and they can carry approximate 10 to 15 marks. No individual weightage is given to the chapters, but it is just an idea that they can carry 10 to 15 marks combiningly. Alright, then we will go for D and F block elements and coordination compounds. Those are from inorganic chemistry, and then aldehyde, ketone and carboxylic acids and amines, they are from organic chemistry. Alright, so first thing is, if we talk about the important topics in these chapters, then they are like from electrochemistry. There are the certain things like electrolysis and Nernst equation and the electrochemical series, and there are the various topics. But the most important topic which is there is Nernst equation. One question will be there in your examination. As we are moving towards the chemical kinetics, then there will be order of the reactions and the questions based on the rate of reaction. Remember, the battery portion in electrochemistry is not there, and the temperature dependency on the rate of reaction is not there in chemical kinetics. Then we will move on the surface chemistry, that is the main theoretical chapter of physical chemistry, and there are only two topics which are going to be covered in your term. That is, first is adsorption and second one is colloids. Emulsions, gels are not there in your course, so please be prepared accordingly. D and F block elements are just the elements from the periodic table, in which we are going to discuss about their physical properties, their trends, their occurrence, and their most of the things like ionization enthalpy, their atomic radiuses, and metallic properties, and the interstitial compound formation tendency, the alloy formation tendency, and much more. Right? Then at the coordination compound section, there is complete chapter is there. There will be no deductions and no cancellation of any of topic. That is coordination compounds. Then we will move to the aldehyde, ketone and carboxylic acids. Now remember that aldehyde, ketone and carboxylic acids is one of the most important topic of organic chemistry, and there is nothing deduced from here, so you will have not to worry about this thing that सर इसमें से कुछ हटा तो नहीं है, सर इज देयर एनीथिंग जो कि उसमें से हमने हटा दिया है या कुछ ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है. यू आर गोइंग टू स्टडी द होल चैप्टर, that is aldehyde, ketone and carboxylic acid. Now there are two portions in amines, that is first part is particularly about the NH2 group or the derivatives of ammonia, and the second part is diazonium salt. Basically diazonium salt is deduced from your syllabus from the CBSE, so you are going to study only and only the ammonia derivatives, those are known as amines. Now if we talk about the theoretical paper, then there will be time allowed of 2 hours and number of questions will be 12, from which we can say very short answer type. There will be 3 questions, each carrying 2 marks. That means a total of 6 marks will be in the starting 3 questions. Then we can say the next 8 questions which will carry 3 marks. They can be short answer type or as well long answer type. There will be internal choices in this section only, not in this section. There will be 3 questions in the first section, and in the second section there will be 8 questions having internal choices in the section. Then we will move through the case based question. Right? Case based question, there will be only a single question which will carry 5 marks, and there will be an internal choice in the last question or any of the question based on the particular stanza or the particular paragraph. Right? So this will be the complete section for the theoretical. Then For the practical section, we are going first is quantitative analysis, that is also known as volumetric analysis, as you have performed in term 1, like KMnO4, the titration of KMnO4 with FAS and the oxalic acid. That will be particularly the section of volumetric analysis, from where you are going to use the titrate and titrant and going to find out the strength or the molarity of the given compound or the given solution. Alright, then we will move through qualitative analysis, that is salt analysis. There can be various types of salts like copper salt, lead salts, ammonium salts, zinc salts, magnesium salts, barium salts, and the chloride ion. So basically there will be more and more radicals which we are going to perform in this section. Like there are, if we talk about the radicals, then there are two types of radicals, as we know very well, I think. First are acidic radicals and second ones are basic radicals. In the acidic radical section, we go through the three types of the acidic radicals. First is a strong group, second is weak group, and third one is normal group. In the strong group, we go for chloride ion, bromide ion, iodide ion, nitrate ion, and oxalate ion. In the weak group, we go for the acetate ion, sulfide ion, SO3 minus 2, and nitrite ion. Alright, in the normal section, we go for sulfate ion and phosphate ion. They can be, the results can be carried out with by using different kind of reagents, different kind of chemical reagents, by performing the practical, by adding some kind of solutions into them. We can perform and we can confirm the presence of the ions in the given salt or given solution, whatever is preferred. And same, there will be basic radicals. There will be 7 groups, 0 to 6th, from ammonium and lead. ग्रुप 2 के अंदर lead, उसके बाद आपके पास आ जाएगा थर्ड ग्रुप में एल्यूमिनियम एंड आयरन, एंड देन यू विल मूव थ्रू कोबाल्ट, निकल, जिंक, magnesium, barium, and these kinds of all will be in salt analysis. Remember, the volumetric analysis will carry 4 marks and then qualitative analysis carry 4 marks. Then in the next section we will move through content based experiment, right? Content based experiment is what? This is basically the topics which you have studied and the practicals based on them. Like in electrochemistry we can find out the EMF of a cell and using the apparatuses present in the lab. Or chemical kinetics, we can go for the rate of fermentation in wheat flour, right? Surface chemistry, then we can go for the preparation of salts, different kind of salts. There can be starch salt, there can be aluminum hydroxide salt, there can be egg albumin salt, and much more, right? And then last and final, the class record and viva. The record will consist all the practicals which you have done in the laboratory, and viva will be the question answering session with your external examiner or the internal examiner, whatever they are prescribing or whatever they are sending. Sorry. So this section, the practical section, will consist of 15 marks in a total and a time duration of 1 hour and 30 minutes. So it is a, we can say, a brief explanation of your term 2 syllabus. And if we go for the more more important topics in the chapters given in the syllabus, then like I have already told, there will be Nernst equation in electrochemistry, rate of reaction based questions in chemical kinetics, adsorption and colloids, salt preparations, and these all will be in surface chemistry. There is a law, Hardy-Schulze law, which is particularly based for coagulation. In D and F block elements, as oxides are not there, and each and every year there is a question from the oxides, but this time oxides are not here. So generally you can go for the physical properties and chemical properties of D and F block elements. Then in coordination compounds, there will be a question from the nomenclature that is fixed, and there can be a question from isomerism, geometrical or optical, whatever it is. And then for next we can go for VBT and CFT, that is valence bond theory and crystal field theory, right? Now in the aldehyde, ketone and carboxylic acids, and for amines, there will be named reactions, the character of basicity, the character of the acidic character, the character of bases, and much more will be there, which you can study in the class or you can study from the NCERT. So that is all from my side. As if you need any kind of guidance, then please feel free. Alright, thank you very much. Have a nice day.